Of course you here and ready. Love it, love it, love it. What's up, Tamara? Oh, there go Pam. How are you? All right. So I did say I was gonna stop the face camera, but here I am again. I don't know when it's gonna happen. But we're gonna have a new setup and my husband's gonna be helping me set up downstairs. So one day face camera's gonna stop and this one is just gonna focus on the hands. But I love that personal touch. So I just don't know. But anyway, welcome and thank you all for hanging out with me, especially my late night crew. Love it so much. You could have been anywhere else in the world and you know it, but you are here with me hanging out. Pam, oh, we're so glad you're here. Um, Tamara, so glad you're here. Pam, you know the other night we got it wasn't in this one though. It was in Making Cards with Friends. We had a troll. It was crazy. I don't know what was happening at the end. Um, all that craziness. And I was like, if Pam was here, this would not be happening. Um, but yeah, it was crazy. What was I gonna tell you guys? Oh, let me do my spill. So I'm not sponsored. I do use a lot of products, which are kind of cool, but I'm not sponsored by anybody. I get to do what I want, which is awesome. If you create something during a live, please post it. So that QR code that's up there, that's going to take you to my Facebook account, where I foster a community and we just positive creators. And that's really what it's about, which is awesome. Also, please like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, share with friends because when you do this, this tells Facebook that you like us. And then Facebook shares us out to other people. And then we get more friends, which is so cool because that's the ultimate goal. You guys know we hit 100 subs yesterday, which was so cool. And let me tell you, I got to tell you who's detrimental in the celebration because I forget stuff like that. But one person who wants to make sure that I celebrate myself, that's why it's awesome to surround yourself with awesome friends, is Tamara. So she was like, "Oh no, we celebrating this." And I totally appreciate that because lots of stuff does go by the wayside, and having friends in your corner who are like, "No, we're celebrating you," is amazing, and I totally appreciate that. With all my heart, Tamara. With all my heart. Also, I want to let you know that we are streaming to multiple channels. So if you're not seeing the um the comments, then that's probably because you're on Making Cards with Friends. And a lot of our friends are on this side, which is the Crafty Ho Ho. And I could if you type in Facebook Crafty Ho Ho or Happy Crafty Ho Ho, happy with the IE, Crafty Ho Ho, I should pop up. And you can come over here and have fun with the chat. I also want to tell you the schedule because I have a schedule that I know. I wrote it down so I remember everybody's schedule. So we are a part of Making Cards with Friends. I'm like one of the little sub divisions of that. So on Sundays at 7 o'clock, though, Melissa, Christy, Walter, and friends, sometimes it's me, sometimes it's somebody else. I'm usually moderating in the background, go live at 7 o'clock Eastern. And then Mondays at 8:30, Melissa and Christy go live. I'm moderating in the background. Um, Eastern. And then Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern, me and Christy and friends go live with After Crafters. And it's usually something about craft roulette. And we incorporate music. It's kind of cool. And then on Thursdays at 7 o'clock Eastern, Walter and Sean are Men of Monroe. They go on the Bruce Monroe channel, and they also stream to Sean's channel. I can't think of Sean's last name at the moment. I gotta write that down. So something else I gotta write down. And then at 8:30, I go on with Christy and friends, and we do it's all Christmas theme. So the goal in that is we do 52 weeks, right? And then by the time Christmas comes around, you got 52 cards, right? And I also love Christmas, favorite holiday, so why not keep it in my life once a week, which is kind of cool. All right, so that's it. Just with the schedules. Today we are going to let me see if anybody else came in. Manly, thank you, Pam. Yes, it is Sean Manly. So when I was talking about minimum row, 7 o'clock on Thursdays, it's either Sean Manley's channel or Brutus Monroe's channel. So either one of those, you'll be able to see the show. And then you hit over here. And Pam is popping links in there. She popped my YouTube in there. She's awesome. She's like a link master. I want to say link ninja, but that's already taken because I think Gina K calls why did I just forget her name? Well, the lady who does links for her, she calls her link ninja. So she's link master. She's awesome. She's also a wealth of knowledge. We can't talk highly about her too much because she doesn't like that because it messes up her bad girl reputation. So we gotta let her keep that, you know what I'm saying? But she is a sweetheart. But we don't say that, okay? We don't tell anybody that. That's between me and you. All right, and then all right, so I didn't miss anybody. Okay, so today I will be making 2 cards. One is for a hop, it's a postage party hop, and I have to use vellum. And then the other card is for, I'm trying to do this from memory, y'all. The other card is for, why is nothing popping out at me? I gotta look at my cheat sheet. I was trying not to look at my cheat sheet, y'all. I was trying not to look at my cheat sheet. The other one is for, oh yeah. Um, it's card Clubhouse and it's New Dreams, Fresh Goals. And so what I thought I would do with that one, I have this cute set from La La Land. So I'll show you all that in a second. Uh, you're on the way to trying to do a blackout bingo board for Crafty Bingo. Yes, you know what's funny? I have to print out that bingo board. And I couldn't find it today so that I can actually mark mine out too because I'm doing the one with Altenew. I know there's another one too, but I need, girl, if you got those links, please send them to me. You know I need links. Y'all know. It takes a village, y'all. It takes a village. All right. So I'm going to go to the down camera where you're gonna see the messy desk because it's messy. Because I got all my stuff on there. I don't have a lot of stuff on there, but whatever. It is what it is. Tonight she'll be trying out. Oh, so Tamara is going to be trying out paperback folio. Nice. I can't wait to see that. Awesome. Hey Pam, are you gonna be crafting or are you just hanging out? All right, let me go ahead and switch to the down camera. Um, my computer was also acting crazy today. I had to oh, let me switch the style. I had to restart before the show. Uh, I was like, what is happening? So this is what I mean by messy desk. It's not horrible, but it's still messy. Let's wait for it to, there we go. Focus. All right. So this is the vellum that I'm going to use. I love this vellum paper. Isn't that pretty? I think this is the style I'm going to use. I have other ones though, if I don't like that style, but this is vellum. And then I was thinking about, I had all these ideas, so I threw them all up here. First, I was thinking about these gift boxes, this embossing folder, like embossing the vellum. But you know, I never really like how that looks, so I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do that or not. But that was a thought. And this is a set though. This is by Stampin' Up. I used to be a demonstrator for Stampin' Up a while ago, and um, I'm not now. I think I left them a little bit ago, but I just wanted to do some more things. They're amazing company. I love all of their stuff, and I love most of the people. So, but this, look at this set. So y'all know what got me on this set, right? Look at the moose. He's got shoes. Do you see him with his little skates? I was like, there's no way in the world I'm not playing with that moose. There's just no way. So that moose and the scarf, like us. But this is their Christmas friends that is kind of cool. I got the dies with it in here with them. Pam says she's lurking while getting ready for bed. She has to get up in the morning to go get a new CPAP machine. Oh man, I need to get a new one too. I haven't used the other one because I told you I get water in the lungs, so I don't know if they gotta adjust or whatever, but they need to give me a new one. All right, Tamara, look on my desk. Look what's here. So this is 2 of them. So me and Tamara follow Stacy, I forgot her last name that fast. Stacy Park, on making cards with friends, and she was using these Econoline markers. And so these 2 came with my first order, and then I also have an order of the 14 set of markers. The 14, I don't know how many it is, but um, I don't know. I don't know. This isn't the big set. These are the 2 that came with the order, not last week, the week before, but turn down the humidity level on that CPAP. Yeah, I don't know how to do stuff. I do need to do that. I'm so scared to mess with stuff because I'm like, oh yeah. One day we'll have to talk offline. But yeah, so these 2 came. Yeah, they came with. You must be a favorite. I am not. I do. She. I don't know. I don't know. But the other one isn't here yet, though. The one that has the set isn't here. Just those 2. So hopefully it comes soon. Then I was thinking about playing with like the background of that, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that yet. I'm just not sure, so I just threw everything on my desk to try to figure it out. And these are remnants from last night's ATC card. I did clear off most of it though. Y'all saw how much stuff was on here last night. So, um, but today, your first order is shipped from the beginning of December. Okay. I think. Oh, yeah, mine did come after that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I can just tell you I'm happy it's here because I wanted to play with it, and I did. Oh, I wanted to show you what. Okay, so this isn't a great watercolor picture. This is just me playing around, but this is me playing around with these 2 markers with, and this is regular paper watercolor, so not watercolor paper, so it didn't absorb it right. You can tell by the back, but it did really nice. Like the colors, these are the colors. I am gonna watercolor tonight as well. And then this green though, so this isn't from the marker. I watercolored with where is it? Where is it? Water words, Pam, water words. Help me with the Simon Hurley fluorescent, not fluorescent. Um, it's his paste. Simon Hurley's paste. You know that paste. Y'all know that paste. Not Astro paste. What the heck is it? Why can't I think of the name? Um, he came up with some new ones, some new flavors. Uh, yes, yes. His neon lunar paste. Thank you, thank you. I'm telling you, I need my village. So that's what I colored these with. And like I said, this isn't watercolor paper. I was just trying to play around with it, to see what it did, and I like it. So this was just from play. So we're gonna test this bad boy out. Also, what came today is the beeswax. I ordered beeswax because uh T, not afraid of color, taught us some new techniques. And I'm not gonna do it tonight. She's gonna debut it. So T is not afraid of color. She's going to debut it on her channel on Thursday. We wanted her to debut it first. So once she debuts it, then I'll play it on my channel. But you guys should check her out. She's freaking genius. I love her. She said she learned it from somebody else, as we all do. None of us know any of this stuff. None of us were born knowing, oh, I'm gonna do this in crafting. There's just no way. Someone experimented and then they shared, which is awesome. And now we get to see the stuff and then we can share. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of how it works. All right. Let me get where to put my lunar paste. I just put it up, y'all. I just put it up because I said, I know I lose everything like within 2.3 seconds. I'll lose something. I don't even think it takes that long. But you know, I'm trying to give myself some. All right. I'll find it. I'll find it. But in any event, that's the plan. And the card that I'm gonna do first is the one that's due first. So the card clubhouse, the new dreams, fresh goals is due first. And so what I'm gonna use with that one, oh, I didn't show you that. What I'm gonna use with that one is this set right here by La La Land. Yeah. You should see about going live with ECR. Oh, we are. We're going live on Thursday. Thanks, Pam. That was awesome. Yeah, she's gonna Thursday at 8:30. She's gonna go live with me, and she's a wealth of knowledge. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, absolutely. I am looking to go live with people who I can learn from. And I honestly wanted this. I told you guys I had this. My dream is being Oprah, so I wanted a like an interview style talk show for crafting and stuff like that. So I don't know what this will morph into, but I am hoping. I also have someone else lined up, but I gotta wait for them to confirm. Hey, Shalana, are you gonna do 2 cards with me? I'm doing the hop cards for tomorrow. Um, but okay. So for look at that cute duck. Look at them ducks. Look at them. Look at them. So this one, the idea of this one in my head, y'all know that's a dangerous place to be. But in my head, I'm thinking, so the title of that is New Dreams, Fresh Goals. So New Dreams, Fresh Goals. So I was thinking, um, New Dreams, Fresh Goals is like for the new year. I love this, from stress to refreshed. You know what I mean? So from being stressed all year to refreshed. But all of these are really good. Take time for you would be like, oh, me taking time for me and doing for me this year, instead of how it's, treat yourself, no excuses, you deserve it. Spa day, wishing you a spectacular day. Like there's so many in here, but the one that I'm attracted to the most is from stress to refreshed. And I think that that is the new year, new goals, what I tell you was new goals, uh, new dreams, fresh goals. And I think a new dream, fresh goal for me is from stress to refreshed. So I'm going to try that. Um, and then the duck is so cute. Now I have used this one, and I used these two before. I don't think I've used either one of these, so I might use either him in the bucket or this one with the tub. Not sure, but that's what's happening. That's what's going on with this one. So the vellum one, I'll put down because we're not doing that one yet. And I'll build a scene in this one. Shalana, are you working on any hop cards? You got any due? Also in this set came this floor, and I love messing with that floor. So I'm gonna do something with that floor. I also love Marcy with her little robe. Look at her, she's so cute. The postage one, this would be cool. This is like a mail, but cancel. And then these are like towel racks, and then that's the tub. So I might use all of these, not sure, but first thing I always do is start stamping. I be stamping. Are you working on your hop stuff, Shalana? Are you in these hops tomorrow? I think I asked you that. But I want to make sure. I'm using my stamp wheel tonight. Yeah, I took this class by Alternate, and the first thing I was like, why would I take this class? What can they teach me about a platform? Why am I taking a whole class about a platform? Nope. If you don't have, I don't have time. Oh, you thumbs down. Oh, okay. You did thumbs down. I understand that. But I was thinking, why would I take this class? Like, what can a platform class teach me? Well, let me tell y'all, that was one of the best classes I ever took in my life. It was really good. All about a stamp wheel. Crazy, but it was good. So crazy. All right. I'm gonna try not to lose stuff. Let me put this stuff over here. That's the goal, y'all. Try not to lose stuff. Y'all hear that? I am trying not to lose stuff. Okay. You just finished the design team card. Oh, nice. What team? What was the card about? I know you can't tell us what, but you know, the gist of it. You don't have a stamp wheel. So I love them both. I honestly can't. Um, I love the Misty for several reasons, and I love the stamp wheel for several reasons. One of the cool things about the stamp wheel, of course, you can do radio design, but also you can put a stamp on this side, and then you can flip it and have another stamp on the other side. So that's pretty cool. I also like that there's no hinge. I don't have to worry about pressure and all that craziness. I can just press it down. Um, and it's pretty precise, you know, and it's but I also love the Misty. So yeah. I guess it's down to your preference because I like them both. And I cannot lie. I think I'm gonna make that the tub. Yeah, they're both just adorable, and they're just wonderful. They're both just wonderful. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. But that class was wonderful, and it wasn't just about the materials. It was like Iram's teaching is outstanding. The stuff that I learned was outstanding. Um, Messing with like the large stamps and girl, I'm just I'm just I'm just in love. I'm in love. Okay, let me see. Okay, so the tub, I want this color. I'm trying to remember what this was. I can't remember. Oh, that's the top of the tub. So I'm gonna do that different color. So I want the tub to be this color. I want this is piping. I want that to be like silver or gold. All right, I just ran a tub too. Shalana says, "Hey Tamara, Shalana, you missed. We had our we celebrated the 100th subscriber last night. That was kind of cool. I have gold paper. Where'd I put it? Where'd I put the gold paper? Y'all, y'all, where that gold paper at? Oh, I know where it is. Grab it. I really can't stay. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's try out the metallics. Let's see. Maybe. That's one thing I usually don't like glitter paper because it has a hard time going through. So we'll see. We'll see how good scrapbook.com's glitter paper is. This is gonna be the top of the tub, so I'm not gonna make it that color. All right, I'm gonna run these two through. Shalana says, "Hey Tamara." I don't know if Tamara's working now. Ellen comes in. Ellen will do the challenges as well if she's awake. She did the challenges yesterday. She posted them into the group. Might show that in a little bit. I don't think Tamara's at her computer at the moment, though. Okay, let's see. Look at that tub. Y'all, look at this tub. Hang on. Look at that tub. It's shiny, too. Cute. All right. Then let's see if these came out right. They did. Scrapbook. Scrapbook. Okay. All right. Think we're showing off. Look how clean that came out. If Anna Griffith's machine and Scrapbook had a baby, that's what the outcome would be. Okay, let me put this over there. Very nice. Nice cut. Okay, that was, what was that? Oh, that was these three. Okay. Look at that. Look at that bathroom plumbing. Trying to make a paper bag folio. Oh, you're focusing. Oh, I know, because Shalana said, hey, and I said, oh, she must not be at her computer. Let me see. Ooh, how was going? Oh, well, I know Shalana, you went yesterday, but I was gonna say, how for those who had Monday off, how was going back to work after the holiday? Tell you, it was hard. All right, there's the feet. There's the plumbing. Now I need to figure out what I want the front of the tub to be. Maybe darker blue. Then I can make the tiles darker blue to match it. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do darker blue. This is scrapbook.com. It's like shiny paper. I'm such a fan of their paper now. Y'all know I usually do pink. I'm trying to make myself do other colors for this. Pink is my favorite color for this, and red. So y'all see I don't have any pink so far. Don't mean it won't creep in here. It just means I don't have it yet. Okay, let's see. That's the top of the tub. The tub. Shiny black or navy tub. Are you talking about for the actual tub? With the gold? You like the shiny black? Because this is the front of the tub. Hang on. Let's see. No, I got it. Shiny black might look kind of cool. Let's see. We'll do that little piece. That's in front of the tub. We'll do maybe in that blue. And this will be the top. Okay, let's try it. Oh, I should have put that in that gold. I'll come back. So, the only reason I don't mind doing this over is because I'm not hand cranking. If I was hand cranking, I'd be like, oh no. No, we gotta go with that color. All right, Pam, let's see. Let's see. We got shiny black. So it'll be this. And then these feet will be on a shiny black. And then this is how it goes. This. It'll have the little feet. I got a feeling I should have did the gold for this part, for those little feet. So maybe it matches the feet. I don't know, either. Or do another black. Because this is the center part of the tub, like the front of the tub. What you think, Pam? What you think? What you think, Pam? I do gotta keep that gold out though, because I gotta do the towel rack. Let's see. No, we'll make a shiny gold. Okay. So shiny gold. Or I can make that black. You think you don't understand the tub? What is the lighter panel? It's just the front of the tub, the front facing of the tub. I'll show you a picture in a minute. Let me do black. Let's put this back. Hang on. Let me get the towel rack. I'm thinking, how you look at a tub, probably like if I had a gray would be better because it's just another view of the tub, like if you're looking at it facing forward. But if I do black on it, it's just giving it dimension. So if I go here and use this and this, because this is also the rim of the tub. So if I do here, that's just giving it a little bit of dimension, see? And then if I do here, just keep it black, that's also just giving it a little bit of dimension. And then those are the feet. And then here's some feet. Then this would be the sink coming in, the water in the tub like that. And then these are just some more decorative parts for the feet. This, does that make sense now, Pam? It's just pretty much like a different view of the tub. Like you're looking at it from facing front. And you know how if you look at a tub facing front, this bottom part of the tub always looks like a little lighter depending on how the light hits it. So you could change it based on that. But it's just like that. See how it's got some dimension to it? That's the front. And then if you pair that with this rim, hang on. Hang on. Putting the rim on. If you pair it with this rim and you're looking at the tub from the front, hang on. This is hard to do while holding it, not gluing it down. But if you look at it from the front, it's kind of like that. So that's all. So that's the lighter tub. I'll just save that. All right. So we got a black and gold tub. And then we got a towel rack that's gold. And then you got to do the towels. So what color should the bathroom be? We got black and gold with the tub. We need one more color. What color? What color? Color, 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 color. What colors with the black and gold? Color. We could do yellow, black, gold, and yellow, or black, gold, and maroon or red. Okay, I don't know. I like how you think. Let's get that red. Let's get that red, red, red. I like red. So we're going to have a red floor and red towels. I like it. Hang on. This is going to be the floor. There we go. F4. Okay. Red floor, red towels. I like this color scheme. A lot more is going. A lot more is going. Then we'll have the floor. This way is this way, leading into the bathroom. Okay. And then these are the towels, and they go on the rack. They guys over here. They'll sit on a rack like this. Get a towel. That's good. All right. All right. They'll sit on a rack like this with the little towel, with the hand towel. Now we just gotta get our paper, and then we color our duck. That's look. Yeah, I like that. I have to Pam pick the colors. I like that. This is what I love though. I love collaborative projects because I do post that. Like, there's a collaboration, online collaboration between. I love that. Appreciate that. Now, what do y'all think with this? Should the top of the tub stay that black or yeah, I think I was gonna say or Or should I make it red to tie it in? But like a red rim on the tub. While y'all think about that, let me pick some paper. Paper for the bedroom and bathroom. I'm gonna look for paper that has pattern paper that has nice patterns in the background. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's a totally different red. That would have been nice. Maybe like this blue. See, that would have been a nice one. But it's those reds are too different. And then that's a nice one. If you want to tie the background in with a blue, that's a nice one. This one. Which, if the rim is red, that means the inside of the tub is red, and that's just asking for someone to. You know what? Didn't think of that, but that makes sense. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Mm-mm. Do you see any paper you like in this one for the background? I really favor this blue, but oh my gosh! Look, we can go back to the what is that? That 70s or 80s? I don't know. When you had that type of towel in the bath. That's nice. If we went with navy, that would be really nice. That's nice too. That's neutral. What y'all think? Background for the black, red, and you like that red towel stuff for the floor. Which one? Hang on. Wait. Were you talking about this? You wasn't looking for wallpaper. You talking about, wait, are you talking about this right here? This one? It's got the tally in there. Yeah, isn't that nice? We need our backsplash, let me see. We could just go with a gold for the background. Or like a, not a gold, but a brown. Hang on. Let's see. We need a back for the card or a, we got vintage. I might towel it in. No, the sheet and the paper pad just screams bathroom floor. In this pad, hang on. Were you talking about this one though? Hold on. That one, or were you talking about that one? That does scream bathroom floor. I think you're talking about this one, but I'm not sure. The checker one. This one right here. Yeah, that does. It just doesn't match the red attire of the towels. But that would have been cool. Let me see. Move these up. You know what would scream it too? Um, stripes. Nope. I could just ink blend the background. I was just trying to let me see. Let's see what Paige Evans has for us. Hers are mostly pink. We could do polka dots in the background. That would tie in. Let's see. That might tie it in and have just a small amount of interest. Let's see. Let's see. So it kind of go like this. Let's take these off for now. And then we would have Mr. Duck. This will be off on the side. Oh, this will be off on this side actually. This will be like this. This will be, the feet will be on the bottom. We'll put those one this time, but they'll be on the bottom. And then this will be off on the side, and Mr. Duck would probably be down there. Yeah, let me see. Usually when I have her, she's sitting on the tub. But I'm gonna do the duck. I don't know. All right, what do y'all say? Her or the duck? Or both? Years from now, someone's gonna review some counselor notes about a session with a crafty person and their spouse. It's like she expects them to hear her when she yells stuff at her iPad. She has no sense of reality. Yes, that is true. The girl and the duck, or just the duck, or just the girl, or both. What y'all think? The duck, the duck could go down here with his, and she could be sitting on the tub. Shanana says the duck. All right, now which duck? We got, we got bucket duck. We got duck with his little friend. We got, I've used these two before, but we got the duck with the drink, and then we got the duck with this little bath stuff. I am gonna start. Let me start. Let me start. You can't believe you're saying it, but the bathroom duck is too. Wait, the bathroom is too fancy for a duck. Ah, it's not too fancy for him. Wait till you see his little self. Let's see. That's because we went with classic, beautiful colors like red, black, and gold. Well, we'll jazz him up. Hang on, let's see. He could be. He can also sit on the side of the tub. Let's see. Let's see. That duck represents me. He's me. And I'm fancy not. All right, let's see. Let's just see. Down the edge. Which one did I say words wise? You have to check Facebook tomorrow for a picture because you got to get some sleep. Oh, absolutely. Thanks for the live in the chat. Hugs. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Pam. Have a good sleep. You got to start it. Uh-oh. All right, so too stressed to be refreshed. That's the one I said we were going to go with. Let me put that right there. All right, there we go. All right, that should be good. The card came together quick. All right, let's color some duck. Let's color the duck. Let's color duck. All right. And maybe next school. All right, so the little dark areas, Mr. Darkwing Duck. All right. See. All right, all right. All right. Oops. All right, Mr. Duck's almost ready for action. Ready for some action. Make his feet. I wonder if this comes through on camera. Does the light look like it's flickering? It's flickering on my end, which is probably an energy thing, but I just wonder if you guys see that. Look at that duck. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Let's see. Nice blue. Got a little blue. And up. Color for this duck. Y'all hear that squeaking? Wasn't me. Da 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 da. Wasn't me. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think both ducks are just about ready for some action. All right, let me look for orange. My markers live in boxes, y'all. Crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right. Look at that. Look at that duck. I'm so cute. Can y'all still hear me? Just want to make sure because I know y'all working on stuff. I know y'all working on stuff, but I just want to make sure y'all can still hear me. You know what I mean? All right, move this over here. Uh-oh. Okay. So our duck is ready for his bathroom, for his scene to be built, or to be in a part of his scene. So let's start assembling. Oh, we got one more thing to do. We gotta cut out our background. So far we got a floor, we got a tub. Just gonna go like this to make sure this is the background for it. I'm thinking we might need a darker background, but I don't know. What do you guys think? And then we got a towel rack. Towels. And then we're gonna have the little feet on the tub. And then we're about to have our duck in our scene. Our cute little duck. Quack, 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 quack. Okay. And me fussy cutting. Y'all know I murder fussy cutting, but we'll see. I am not, it is not my favorite thing to do. I'm a lefty and it gets crazy, but I will say it's gotten better over the years because I used to fussy cut way horribler than this. It's definitely got much better. Learning that tip from, well, actually all of them. Gina K, May May, all of them who were like, make the paper move. Don't move your hand to the paper because my hand used to be all twisted over this, but I finally get it. I'm still a lefty though, and scissors don't like me, but whatevs. Getting there. We're getting there. That. All right. Like, it used to be like these parts right here would be so twisty, I wouldn't even want to do it. But now I'm like, ugh. Now I don't mind it so much. But if you give me a die, although I can't even say that because one time I had a die and I didn't feel like dealing with the machine and I fussy cut it. So typically I like dies. All right, let's see. This little piece. And hey, Nicole, what's up? How are you tonight? We are building a scene. Well, we built a scene, a bathroom scene, and this ducky is the star of the show. It's for 2 cards. One card is well, the card I'm working on now is for a hop where it's about a new you, like New Year. That's good. And all right. So this is our scene so far. We got, of course, this paper's gonna be cut, but we got a floor, we got a tub, we got a little ducky that's gonna sit on the edge of the tub with his little friend. We got a towel rack. It's gonna be over here in the bathroom. We got the water that's gonna be running in the tub, and then we got feet that's gonna go in the bathtub. So that's our scene. Now I just have to cut. And so far, this is the backdrop for the bathroom. So I gotta cut this down so that it fits an A2 card. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? And I know Tamara and Shalana are working on something. So so they didn't see you say hello to them. Okay, let me find. I'm gonna die. Oh, there she is. Oh, Shala's so cute. Yay! I think it's all gonna live in that die. Next smaller one down. Might reduce it too small. Oh no, it could live in that die. Let's see. It might live. Let me just see. No, it's too narrow. It'll live in that die. Yeah. All right, let me cut that down. And we'll put the scene up. You made a bathroom one for me too. So I did. I remember. I had to do yours twice because I think what I do, a baby wipe or something. I wet. Never made that mistake again. That was actually my second time making that one, and then I never made it again. Okay. All right. Let's move y'all off. It's okay. It's all right. We'll get it done. Okay. And you run this through the machine. And this time I made sure I didn't use pink because I know the two that I did, the one I did for you, well, the two I did for you, I did pink. I think that was your favorite color, right? So this time I want to use different colors. I remember. I remember. Yeah. Whew. Oh, there we go. Yeah, for you, I did a backsplash that was smaller, and then we had a background. I remember that. This card, the whole card's gonna be a bathroom, but yeah, I think I remember that. And it was recorded. I think both of them were recorded. But both were on YouTube lives. All right, let me grab my. All right, yep, that's gonna look good. All right, time. It's time for assembly. Gotta cut this down. Okay. Okay, let me glue this down. All right, go ahead and while that's. How do I forget what I was looking for? It's right there, the magnet. Okay. I tell you, the memory is an interesting thing. Top go. All right, that tub is looking good. Let's move that here. Hold that down. All right, so let's do our towel rack. That down there. Start gluing. And let's put this down here. Look at that towel rack. This is one of my favorite parts. It's that little rack. Okay. So we got our mouse. Let me get black acrylic marker. What did I do with you? Black or blue? It's gonna be blue because I found blue. Let me get my scratch sheet of paper. I do like the shiny paper. It's very easy to wipe the glue off of it, which is great. All right, I'm gonna move this for a second, and I gotta go around the white areas of the duck so that they're not seen. Also, that they don't become distractors to the duck. So I like to go around with it with a acrylic marker instead of alcohol marker, because the alcohol marker spreads the black onto the duck, and I don't like that. So the acrylic marker won't spread, but it will darken those edges for you. That's a personal preference. Just gotta be careful. Make sure you don't draw on the duck, which I always do. Okay. And it just gets those edges so that they're not white. Okay. So now that back over here. So now the duck can sit on the tub, on the edge of the tub, like that. I'm gonna prop him up though. Let me get the bathroom towel rack situated. That works. I could have propped this up. Actually, I'm gonna prop it up. I'm gonna prop it up. Prop it up. It's another love TKO. All right, let's get that tape off. Static cling. It likes to cling to me. Even though I put lotion on so that it doesn't, it still clings to stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right here. There we go. And I got that propped up. Duck will be propped up too in a minute. All right, and then I'm gonna glue. I could actually prop these up in layers, smaller layers, like with this thinner one. This is why it's good to have different thicknesses of um, this tape. I didn't realize that before. I was like, why would I want multiple ones? But now I'm like, oh, yeah. I like the multiple ones. I'm a believer. Y'all see that? If you want, they kind of she made these to where you could shred these up so that they look like they're like, the little frills, and some are up, some are down. That's kind of cool. She thought of everything. So I love her products. This is La La Land. That's okay. And one more. I'll bring this one up too. Oops. There's the towel rack. Isn't that cute? Oh, that towel rack. All right, and then now for Mr. Duck. And then I got to get this sentiment on there too. I want to forget that in a minute. That could go down here from stress to refresh. Okay. You want to make sure you had a spot. Thanks, Tamara. Oh, you will. Oh, you will. Oh, you will. You have to tell her I referred you. I gotta do it with my link. Let me message her. I love it. Oh, so good. I know not till February anyway, so I know I got time for the link. Good morning, Taisha. How are you? I am making 2 cards for a hop. Well, for 2 hops that I have today. And I figure why not make it with my friends? Trying to recover from having the flu. That's right. Oh my goodness. Uh, that flu this year is crazy. We say that every year. Every year the flu is crazy. It is. But anytime getting the flu is bad news. Look, I so don't want it. I wear a mask in my house. If my kids even cough or sneeze, because they all work with children, so um, I try to nip it in the bud. I mean, you can't always, of course, but I definitely try as much as I can. Look at the duck with his duck. Oh my goodness. So cute. Okay. All right. And then let me get this sentiment. I think I want to get I have sentiment strips. I just don't know if I want to go through the hassle. Let me see. because I could cut it. This is easy. But strips are cuter, you know? Let's see. See if I got one that'll work with that one. Thinking this one will. Spellbindness usually comes through for me. Loving the bathroom layout. Thank you. That one looks like it'll work. And it will. Yay. Okay. All right. Oh, I messed up this thing. I told y'all I wanted to do a strip. I knew it because this just cuts out way better. My cutting is not straight, never is. Not that it has to be, because it doesn't have to be perfect, but if I can find a strip or a die to cut it out, I'm going to try it because it always does a better job than I do. But know that we can always cut it out. Push come to shove and I couldn't find one, I would have to cut it. End of story. But it's too fresh. Spellbinders, you just be coming in the clutch. Let me just in case anybody's wondering, I do like to show you guys what I'm using. This is the spellbinder die that I use to cut that. It's called Essential Modern Ovals. And this center one usually comes in for them tall, skinny sentiments really well. Let's see. Okay. So now let's put the feet on, which is a tiny part. I'm getting tweezers. I have big hands for a girl, not for a guy apparently, because her hands are usually bigger than mine, but they're pretty big hands. Like I can't do the dainty little cute little like when I was doing braids, I couldn't do the tiny ones because my hands are huge for a girl, I guess. Or at least that's what I was told. You know what I mean? All right. That is too much glue. Okay. These are the little feeties. Yeah. And Pam was here, and Pam was like, that tub is too, now the bathroom is too fancy for the duck. And it is a fancy bathroom. So, but I think we can make it work, you know, because it's fun. These tweezers, man. It took me a while to figure out how to use them. But let me tell you something. Those people who say, oh, yeah, you're going to want the tweezers. Oh, These reverse tweezers, they right. Because once you learn how to use them, it's awesome. But it was a rocky start. I was like, I don't like these things. I throw them to the side. Now I'm like, where my tweezers at? Where my tweezers at? All right, where is scissors? Shalana, just so you know, everybody loved your live on here. I got so many comments. I don't know if you read the comments in the thing, but they love you. Gotta do it again. I started to message you tonight and be like, hey, you wanna go live? And I said, I'll wait. Give her a minute. I did message you last night. From stress, refreshed. Stress to refresh. Yeah, let's put it on card back. This is when I'll bring this back in just to make sure I get this right in the corner. Takes the guesswork out. You need to read the comment and had to pick your daughter up from work at 12:30. So you're like, hello, but need to take it down. I will crash out during the day and I won't drink. It's on La La Land site. The duck is on there. Yeah, you do need to read the comments. There's our card. There's card number 1. Like, cute. Look at that. This whole scene is really, really nice. The dies, I think, like, set it off. That duck cute. Aw, the ducks are cute in this stamp set. It's crazy. I like the red, black, and I wouldn't have done that one. You just made a reel for your Bruce Monroe post tomorrow or today. Oh, awesome. For the card that you made? Y'all don't know. Shalana is super talented. Oh my goodness. It is so cute. Thank you. Thank you all for your input. That was good. From the jump. So now card 2 should be easier and less work. Now I say that because it's vellum. That is cute. I like that one. It's vellum. Let me do a little cleanup real quick. It's a postage card, but vellum has to be included. Thanks, Tamara. Get so somehow I misplaced. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say somewhere I misplaced. You know, now that I know what all the dies are, I could probably just put them all in one bag now. Hey Tammy, what's happening? Before I had them separated because I didn't know what each one did, but now pretty much know this die set. So I'm gonna put them all in the same bag. Cause I can. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Just a minor. I think I got all the dies. All right, there we go. Now they all live together like a family. Except for this one. There. Nope, that is not where it goes. All right, I'll figure it out later. Put. Okay, so for this one, we do a winter scene. Winter scene. I was thinking of this vellum. We shall see though. And then I love that moose. I got to do that moose. So cute because he has shoes on. Like, to me, that was a no-brainer. The moose has shoes on. That means it wants you to create with it, you know? So vellum here. And it's kind of a sceney vellum. You know, I like mixing real with play. So we'll see. Oh, Sean, are you going to sleep? Hold on, let me see. The bathtub is from La La Land. Sorry, it's still hurting. You know, since it's a postage stamp, I can probably do all the animals. Let me see. So the postage stamp I'm going to use is this one. Comes out of this. Oh, that's the wrong one. So it's not the waffle flower. You know, they have the small ones. I don't have those. I have this one. This one, which is the big one. So I see them. I see Tamara say rest up to Shalana. So I didn't know if you had left. But if you're still here, great. If you aren't, then I hope you are resting well. For sure, for sure. So this one, this supposedly died that I have from waffle flour, but thought I thought it was bigger than that. That's crazy. Yeah. It's not as big as a scene as I thought. Huh. Um, I have a bigger one. Let me see. Maybe it won't be by waffle flour. I'm gonna have to update the link. I thought that was bigger, and I need a bigger one. Look at my. Let's see if I have a bigger set of postage in this one. Bigger postage stamp. I don't know why I thought it was bigger than that. That actually would have came in handy for some of the smaller ones I needed. Did anybody watch Gina K's release tonight? Okay. Okay, Shalana. I thought her release tonight, she had this gate die that I had to have. That sold it for me. Oh, here they go. So I thought they were big like that. I'm gonna use one of these. Okay, so it's not waffle flour. It's either gonna be scrapbook.com. This is their postage die, and then this is Spellbinder's postage die right here. So whichever one fits the scene best is the one I'm gonna use. And then either I'm gonna use this vellum paper or I have regular vellum paper too. I was just trying to use that one because it's fancy and I want it to be fancy. If it doesn't work, I'll switch. Oh, we shall see. Let's start the cutting. There was never on a nose. I was too. It was the box that was mega, and I had to get it. Don't laugh at her. Don't y'all. That's encouraging her. Don't do that. Don't do that. She don't need no encouragement. I was on a no spend, and then and then and then they, it's their fault. That's whose fault it is. Well, you know what? I don't even have to cut it. I can cut it with this. If I use this, I'm gonna use this one. It's gonna be Spellbinders because they have that internal die that I can use. Tammy, don't laugh at her. Don't laugh at her, because then, then she just will come back with some craziness about I wasn't on a no spend, and I was, because I'm broke. All right, let me see. I'm broke, y'all. Let me try. Then trying to find out like which corner works best. I like that one, but then I'm like, this one might be less distracting. Let's see. Girl, you've been buying it all 5 times at Alternate 3 days in a year. I didn't buy anything from Alternate this year. So there. Now, Stacy, yes. Yes, I did. I bought those Econ Line markers. And then that's it. Because I didn't get scrapbook.com and they had free shipping. I was good. Let me tell you something. That was good because I wanted it bad. I didn't even get those Spectrum Normal markers yet. I did say keyword yet, but I didn't get them yet. I just put them in a basket and then I don't get it. You was trying to be supportive, but we are each other's purchase and support animals. I saw that. Dina Kato. Let me tell y'all something. I saw it and I was like, nope, not getting it. Because I saw it before the show even started. And I was like, nope, I'm not getting it. And then she showed, what did she show? I saw that gate and I was like, y'all know that meme that says, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And all of a sudden she said, I did it. That was me. Because as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm done. See, Gina K, you know, they King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Gina K got it all on me. See. I love it. I love it. I love her stuff too much. I love it too much. She's my addiction. Altenew is too. So, and there's a class that I want by Altenew. I haven't gotten it yet, but I really want it. And I'm trying. I'm trying not to get it yet. I'm going to get it, but you know what I mean? Um, because it's educational and I learned so much from them and I'm a sponge. I love learning. Okay, so if I do that, and I do, let me start coloring. So it's Gina K's fault. You bought Altenew 2 in one day. Was that December? No, that was December. I haven't bought anything yet. I have it in my cart though. I have a cart. Like I always keep a cart. I would never not have a cart somewhere, but I didn't get it yet. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to though, because I do. But I did let some stuff go that I really wanted, like really, really, really wanted. Girl, I'm doing good. I don't want to be. No, I'm gonna tell you that 'cause this is not fun at all. Not even a little bit. I can't even fake like it's fun. You know, you'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, no, it sucks, real bad, real bad, real bad. All right, here's the moose with shoes. Gotta get that moose with shoes. I know I gotta stamp a whole bunch. Oh, didn't I say I was gonna watercolor? I think I said in the beginning I was gonna watercolor. Well, well, there goes that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna alcohol marker. It's also faster. Actually, watercolor is faster. I don't know. I love watercolor. People, people are like your favorite medium is alcohol markers, and it's not. My favorite medium is actually watercoloring. But I love alcohol markers because it's quick. Like I can do it real fast, and I love it too. But it's not my favorite. It's up there though. One, 2, 3. Okay. You did say that, but you can do it tomorrow. Wait, hold on. I love learning new techniques. So this year I'm trying to be informed more. Me too. Take technique master. Yep, I'm taking classes this year. Tell me, where do you live? In Illinois. It's Central Illinois. Oh, let me put the thing up on the screen. Sorry, those who are on another account. If they're like, hey, I don't see the comments. There we go. Okay. Um, Tammy's in the middle of nowhere. You say, but you can do it tomorrow. I live in the middle of nowhere, and I can count now and close to VA. She where everything happening. Hey, Ann, how are you? Um, trying to Make sure I got enough room for that die to cut around it. Yeah, I want to put this one there, which I'm probably not going to use anyway, but yeah. I like to color as many things as I can. But I just do those two. And we just finished one card. And we're on our second and last card. So the one card we finished was this bathroom scene. Little duckies taking a bath. This is for I think like a better you New Year's hop resolution. So the resolution is from stress to refresh. So now we're working on the second card. Also adorable. Because it's got a moose with boots. It gets no better than that. Thank you. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks, Anne. Oh, look at that moose with the boots. I can't take it. I cannot take it. Do you see the moose with the boots? Hold on. Hold on. Because you got to see the moose with the boots. Look at his boots. He's got skates on. Do you see the moose with the skates? Oh my word. And the bear with the bow tie. I cannot. Now I wish I was watercoloring it because, oh, you know what I can do? Altenew has awesome watercolor. Hang on. They got these really good watercolor pencils. Could do those. Because it doesn't take a lot of water, so I can do it on regular paper. And in true Altenew fashion, their watercolor pencils come in this cute little tube, and it's small. It's a small one. So let's see. Let's do that. Where'd my spray bottle go? Yeah. I typically just spray over here. I just put a little bit of water on my mat. And then with these markers, what's cool is you can start off. So let's say it's a moose. What color I want? Brown. All right, let's do this. Oops. I can just start off coloring a little bit and go in with a light hand down to. And the cool thing about their markers, I mean, their pencils, they blend very well. Like you don't even have to have a lot. I'm very light with my coloring. And they're going to come in and wow us. Hang on. That's pretty much it, right? Can you see that? It's very light. Oh, move it up. Can you see that light brown? It's like very light. Let me move stuff, put stuff away. That's such a small space. All right. Can y'all see how light brown that is colored? Watch when I put the water on it a little bit. Move that up. It blends so well. It's just blending. I got very minimal water on here. And the funny thing is, I was just like, what if I tell you, oh, it blends so well and it didn't? Like it was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it tonight because you're on camera. But it's blending. Actually, first time I used it was on camera, so it blended then too. But you just need a little bit of water and it takes all those lines, those pencil lines right out. It's crazy. It's crazy good. Is the camera too far away? Can you guys see it? Okay. I can move it closer. Look at how, like, how I want you guys to see this. I was so impressed. I was so impressed, y'all. Hold on. Just at how it spreads. Look at that. So quick. And I wasn't even with just very tiny bit of water. Taking those pencil marks and blending it really smooth. Like, color me impressed. I wasn't expecting to be impressed. I was like using them because I forget what happened. Oh, I couldn't find my other color pencils, and I was like, all right, let me just try these real quick. And I was pleasantly surprised. All right, so up here, see how all the streaks are there? You can see, but have you? You can see, but have you on the big screen TV? Yay! Yay! You see it spread. Look how it's just so smooth. It smooths out so easy. Look at that. And you don't need a lot of water, so you can do it on cardstock, which is what I'm on right now. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. Look at that. He's already smooth. Dun, 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 dun. Let me get a little bit of this back. Okay. Isn't that awesome? And then I'm gonna get his. The only thing is not a lot of colors. That's my only thing, but there's enough for you to do like 3 shades. Like that's the l- medium brown that I was just using. So now I'm gonna go for the darker brown for his antlers. And so this would be the dry on wet technique. You can also color with these markers dry, of course, if you want the texture strokes. But the wet on wet is good too. But the wet on wet I would be on watercolor paper because you know it's gonna use up more water. Maybe Maybe his gate area. I also think these areas need to be darker. Right here. Maybe up in here, up in here. So I just loosely, and then maybe up in here. And then maybe up in there. Okay. Yep. It looks like too much. Look at that. It just blends so well. I just love it. I love it. Look at that. Blending is spectacular. You know, watercolor is known for its blending. It does a really good job. These do. I mean, it blends, but not as evenly as alcohol markers. But this one's done a pretty good job. Look at that. All right, I think his scarf needs to be red. Cause why not? Like, and maybe his scarf matches his red boots. Ooh. Give him some red boots. Oh, I think I forgot to do the socks earlier. Yep, I did. Okay. Look at that red blend. Y'all. For real though. I'm in love with the blending pencils. Look at that. Look at that. This one I went heavier to I went heavier with the color. And saturation. Just so I can say, look at that. How fast that color was knocked out. The moose is loose, y'all. All right, let's get that little bear. Cause he's cute. Okay. See what color. Might color him a lighter brown. Pull out black. Black and all right. Isn't that moose adorable? Thanks, Tammy. Let's see. I missed the bear. I missed the bear fairs. And you can loosely color. That's gotta be the best. I also do circles. I want a different texture in his face. Maybe I'll go with circles. You got me going in circles. Maybe I'll bring out some of the areas where he's got fur and shadowing. Right here. So here I'm going in a little firmer. The color. Because these are the areas that the artist has those dark areas, so he deemed them to be dark. So who am I to argue with that artist? No one. So I'm gonna do as he laid out. All right, so we got that. Let's brush. Let's start in. Look at that. Look at that. It just melts. That's what it feels like. It's just melting together. Any Indiana fans in the house? If so, congratulations. I heard that, like, I don't follow, so I didn't know, but I heard that it was impossible. The odds of them getting into the playoffs or the NCAA championship with their football team were like 0, and they got in and won. So, congrats. That's a big deal. Basketball used to be my life. Oh my gosh. And then my back said no. It said no, no, no. Basketball would not be your life. And so, it kind of ruled that, but I used to dream of the VA before it even existed. Unless it existed and I didn't know. But I used to say, we need to have a women's basketball league. Tammy just got the new dumpster fire collection from Spellbinders in the mail yesterday, and you want to play with it? Play with it! Oh my goodness, that's awesome. I haven't looked at that collection, so I don't remember, or maybe I saw it and don't remember what it was. It sounds cool. I'll have to go and check it out. Let's do green. Because it looks like he got a reef around his neck. But I think that's another part of bear. You're just another part of me. It's probably supposed to be green, but you know, who makes these rules anyway? That's what I'm thinking, and I definitely have to check that out. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. Look at the bear. All right, now I'm gonna. Ooh, didn't know that would happen. Now I'm going to do my final inking of them. I need to make sure that bear is dry though. Hang on. And if not, I'll hit it with heat too real quick. My cords get so tangled. Hang on. Oops. Lift that up. They really sold out. Like they sold out really fast, but it was really cute. What? Oh, the spellbinder thing you get. They do sell out quick. And one time I was waiting on something like Minnie Egan, the car series she had. I had the cars, but the speedometer sold out. Not was it speedometer? I think it was a speedometer. It was something sold out really quick, and it took forever to come back in. So I didn't think it was coming in. So I went to another store outside of Spellbinders who sold it, and it was like I paid like maybe $5 more. And then when you know it, the very next day, Spellbinder came out with it. I said, "What? I've been waiting for weeks, weeks." So that just goes to show you, if you really want something to come back in stock, buy it from somewhere else. Come back in. That's the lesson I got from that. Tie. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon too, Tasha. Sure. There's the moose. Look at that moose. Hold on. There's the moose. Hang on. I'm about to push this. There's the moose. There you go. Thank you. Okay, Tamra, get some rest, girly. Thanks for hanging out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut him out. And then we'll almost be done. There that's his little feet. Okay. And might get some. There we go. Okay, so let me make sure this is straight. Y'all know how that goes. Okay. This one got a smudge, the bear, but y'all know me. I'm gonna keep them. Because the imperfect ones need love too. And don't forget to wipe that water up on your desk. I would hate for you. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you. Way to look out. Thanks, Ann, Tammy, Drea. See y'all soon. Thanks, girly. For sure. Way to look out. See, that's what I'm saying. It takes a village. It takes a village. Listen, I love my village. There we go. It's the star of the show right there. Then a saying. Let's see. See, if I'd had the owl, I was gonna say, I'll be thinking of you this season. Have a very Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I guess I'm just gonna use either happy holidays or I might use a sentiment that I already have. I have a lot of holiday ones. And I'm trying to put these back in the. I can never get the dies back how they came, even if I take a picture. Here we go. Okay. I think that's right. Let's see. All right. Last thing I want to do. I still have some of these. Where's the green? This is the way we roll. We roll. This is the way we roll. Let me grab some of these. These are gonna be like just page embellishments. Just in case I need them. Might not need them, but if I do, I'll have them already printed. Look at that cool shape it leaves. Got me saving those. So I do stuff with them. All right. So get our. Oh, I don't even need this. Isn't that shiny? So that's scrapbook.com's paper. They have that shiny paper. It's pretty awesome. They got shiny white, shiny black, and I got the shiny rainbow. I also have shiny pastels. I love their paper. You know, and I took advantage of it at first. I was like, I don't care about the paper. And I just put it off to the side when I first started crafting. Now I'm like, oh, I love their paper. Give me more. Give me more. That's cool. Look at that detail. Hey, who is that? Themes Plateau. Thanks for your quick visit. What's your name? Hello. Themes. If you don't mind sharing. Themeside Plateau. I try to write them down so that I remember. Well, I won't remember, but I try to write them down so that I can put them in a book and be able to address you when you come in. Hello, Theme Spy. D. Hi, D. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, I got a little cheat sheet, and I put everybody's name and stuff in here. That is. Here's your name real quick. Themes. You're in Australia. Okay. Oh, the Messy Plateau, Australia. Okay. Okay. Got it. Reading some thing. All right. I've seen you before. I think I've seen you on the Making Cards with Friends channel or Deletion's channel, I think. I think. Okay. All right. So we got our paper. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Let me put this up. Oh, yeah. We got our vellum. And underneath the vellum, it's going to be over the vellum is either going to be the blue outline or silver frame. Oops. Diane. Hi, Diane. Welcome. We are making 2 cards, just so you know. One card we already made together. I have hops, so rather than make the cards alone, I come on here and I make the cards with you guys every night. So this is the one, and I get participation from the chat, and the chat helped with this one. A lady picked the color, the red and black theme, and I picked the backsplash, and then I think so. Pam was the lady who picked the color, and then Shalana picked that we were gonna do ducks because there were other things that we could have used, and then we all chose the sentiment, and so this came together. And that's how. Isn't that cute? It's the cutest set. Let me tell you, when this set came out, right before it came out, I had told Lala that I mean, not Lala, the lady who runs La La Land, Irina. I said, I'm gonna have to pause my subscription for a while. And then this set came out and it was posted, and I had to call her right back. And I was like, okay, not yet. Because it was so, I was like, oh, there's no way in the world I'm not getting that set. There's no way. Oh my God. I would be mad at myself for life. So I had to call her back and quickly recant that so I could get that back. That bathtub, Marcy, like that whole scene is amazing. But yeah, I agree. Agree. Let me I love that bathtub set. Let me look at I think I have a frame already cut for postage. Try to see if I can grab it over here in my trusty dusty frame corner. Look at these frames. That one. Y'all see the Alternate challenge is the Alternate weekly challenge is to have something framed. And that's a good challenge to do because I do that one and I've won like $15-$20 gift cards and stuff from it. So looking for a challenge to do. That's a cool one. I'm about to switch to this frame. Is that is that whole set just one set? Yes. So hold on, I'll show you. This is the stamp set. You talking about for the oops, hang on. Cool, please. You talking about for the I'll show you. You talking about for the La La Land one, right? Hold on. Let me grab it. Oops. There's the set for the thank you. There's a set for the moose. That's by Stampin' Up. And let me find what I did with my La La Land one. And I said I was moving it all to the side. Oh, here it is. Well, nope, that's not the ducks. I gotta find the ducks, but this is all one kit. So I got the monthly kit. So in the kit came Marcy, and then this wasn't in there. And this bathtub, the floor, the towel rack, and the sink, that all came in different packages, but it came in a kit. Oh, there's the ducks. And then this duck set, this is the all four ducks come in one kit with several sayings. Isn't that cute? So this all came together in one kit for me. It has the whole kit. This all came in the kit. And then it was the September 2025 kit. It was a really good release. I told you I canceled, and then I was like, oh, my bad. I don't know what I was talking about. Probably, yeah, please put me back. No, she had to be like, what in the world? This girl right here. Yeah. Yeah, it's a recent release. It's so good. Um, Let me look. I might go with a holographic Paper. Paper is always the part, or it's always the part. Hang on. Thinking putting on top of that vellum paper. I mean, on that. What? I gotta stop moving stuff. All right, putting it on top of this. I was thinking maybe. Ooh, that's bright. Y'all not gonna be able to see it because it's too bright. Yeah, I was like, oh, I can't cancel. Then the next month I was gonna cancel. Not next month. Last month, but she came out with the cowboy Marcy, and I was like, oh no, I can't. But I need to because I got too many subscriptions. But I gotta downsize. Now I think I'm gonna go with a solid black or something. Hold on. And I'm looking for the frame so we can put the final touches on this card. Here's black. Could do black. Or we could do green. Which would be in this pack. What color y'all think? Oh, I think that green come out better. What color y'all think? Black or green? It's hard to cancel because everyone has such cute stuff. I know. Thank you. I love this vellum. This is scrapbook. Well, it's not by scrapbook.com though, but I got it from scrapbook.com. It's by like Rose something. I have to look up the name so that I can put that in the description when I update it. Which I think this green with the green, I think that looks nice. Or the black. I agree. Green looks good. Let's go with green. Yeah. So it's very hard to cancel. And I need to downsize. And then like Simon Says Stamp, every time I want to go cancel theirs, they always come out with something that's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, not yet. Not yet. It's like, Simon, I was just joking. So I don't think they're setting me up to win, y'all. You like the green also, Tammy? Okay, green it is. I did. I didn't know if I was gonna like that green, and when I put it on there, I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, it's hard. But I try to preserve as much paper as I can, y'all. You're perfect in every way. I feel like I'm putting a pizza out the oven every time I pull it out. Pizza, pizza, come get your pizza. See, so long. Okay. Non-crafters don't get it, but the struggle is real. Yeah, it is real. They don't. They don't at all. Like, you can stop. No. Like it's like telling an addict, you can just stop when you know, that's not true. Not true. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. I agree with you. So I gotta decide if I want to put the cancellation. Like, let me see. Let me get the. This is a job for the little Misty. Let me get the little Misty because it fits better up here. All right. I was about to say I could hear it, but no, I need to know. So I'm putting something down so that this doesn't get stuck to it. That's all. Okay. So let's mock a symbol. I think it's really just gonna be him. I was like, he's gonna be too cartoonish, but I'm going for it because I want him to look like he about to go eat those grapes. All right, there we go. So that's him in the scene, and then I, where they at? I also just in case. Love the moose. Isn't he cute? Oh, too. Thank you. Thought about if I wanted to frame him. Actually, I just put the bottom on. Don't even need the top because we got. All right. So if I wanted to frame him in the scene, kind of, he could be like that, and then there'll be a sentiment. Let me grab some. Let me grab the sentiments. I got. Forever grateful. Maybe he's grateful for them berries that's right in front of him. Um, Sending you warm wishes for a full day of cake, smiles, and everything. But that's birthday. Let me see. Love the moose. Me too. Maybe a thinking of you. Maybe. On all the little sayings. I got a thanks. Merry Christmas, of course. Cheers to another year of making beautiful memories. I have more than that, but that's what I can find right now. See, I had that frame cut out. Not funny, but either. Which saying should we say with our moose? Should we say he's forever grateful? Thanks. A simple thanks. We're thinking of you. Which I vote for. I think I'm gonna prop him up. Then I gotta figure out the cancellation. That's the cheers to another year. Boom. That wins. All right, let me get the Maybe I do. It's so big. Handle with care. Maybe I do this one here. I think I have a smaller one. I do. Okay. A smaller one. You like the cheers to another year? Oh, sweet. And Anne agrees. Well, that's the one. That's it. That's it. It's gonna be that one. All right. And then I gotta put some cancellation on here. These are the parts I don't usually do because I don't like messing up the photo. But this is all the rave now. So I could put like a little 30 cents. And I guess maybe like this little air one. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it down here. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take this stuff off so I can stamp it. I remember how it goes. All right, y'all gotta help me with the cancellation because y'all know it hurts my heart to do it, right? Okay, it hurts my heart. I need a team. Okay, so is that where the cancellation would go? And then maybe a stamp, or maybe a 50 cents, or first class mail. Yeah, I think. Should I do like first class mail and then the cancellation? And then maybe, oh yes, at the top. Okay. Okay, sweet. As I say, this says no mail, airmail. Maybe an envelope. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in my comfort zone. Okay, let's see. Or would these two be enough? Just first class mail and then this cancellation. Think that's enough? If you put it under the moose, it looks like he has. Yeah, yeah. Mm, it looked like the moose passed gas. Okay, yeah, nope, don't want that. No. You both said it at the same time. That's hilarious. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. No. Does it just need these two things, like first class mail and the cancellation, or does it need one of these one of these round ones? I know y'all are like in sync. I was cracking up. You think I need this one? It says hugs inside, but it's round. And then this one has the squiggly and says mail. And then these are the cents. I am too. I didn't even see it. I'm gonna take a drink. Do y'all think anything else needs to be on there? Okay, good. Let me see. I know it's not straight, but I don't guess it's straight when the post office does it either. So right. You stay down. You stay down. I'm gonna get a ink that dries a little faster. Let me find Gina K's Obsidian. Would it be faded like that? Isn't it faded? I do one more. Just pack of it. Nothing else. Okay. I like it. I like it. Listen, I like the nothing else. I like the nothing in the first place. So that worked for me. Okay. Here we go. All right. There we go. Good enough. I passed the postage test. Okay. So now we get to assemble. Put this back. We get to see our work come to life. So what I love that Simon Says Stamp does, they tie these together so you don't have to lose it. And I know I could take tape and do it myself. I just haven't thought of it. All right. All right. Let the fun begin. Good, 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 good. Let's hold that there for a second. Oh, I think that came out cute. Look what we did, guys. Look what we did. So I'm gonna prop up the mousse. So pretty with the berries. Put that right there. Super cute. Thank you. Thank you. It's super cute. Uh, Foam tape goes so fast. That's what I'm learning. in my journey. You think you had that big old roll, like that big old Bubba roll, and next thing you know, you're like, "Oh, where'd my tape go?" I'm an over fame foam tape adhesive, but I hate when stuff bends. Any any other over adhesers in the house? Because I am. Well, not with glue though, because I hate when glue seeps out, but that's the only reason. Static clean. Look, it's sticking to me. You know your foam tape starts out huge. It does. Yes, Tammy. That's what happens. I'm like, what is going on? All right, here we go. Oh, it looks like he's skating on the leaf. Oh, he's so cute. And then we'll prop it up. Cheers to another year of making memories. And then he looks like he's thinking too. That was a good. That was a good call, y'all. That was a good call, y'all. That's a good sentiment for that. And again, I want to give a plug to the group. If you guys aren't a part of the um, Facebook Happy Creatives group, I'd love for you to join. My that QR code that's in the upper corner is for the group. It'll take you directly there, and the group will ooh and ah you like no other. When you create stuff, we love seeing it. You know, I forgot to put on there little something right. Let me see something. Let me just cut this tape to see if I can. Ooh, yeah, I know I forgot this was vellum when I put that tape on the back, but you can't see it, so thank goodness. So, red thing or no? Will that pop a red? Yes or no to the red? I didn't think so. I knew that was gonna be the answer. But I want to ask you. All right, looky here. So we have two cards created. This is the second card that was created with you guys. I'm trying to keep that thing out the way. Yeah, I knew that was the answer. Second card with the green, the moose. This was so cute and so fun. Look, I am ready for my hops. And this is the first card we created with the bathroom scene and it was all with you guys' input, which I love. Like I did pick the stamp set, of course, but you guys chose the color, you chose the sentiment, the the actual duck that we used and all that fun stuff. So I have fun creating with you guys. So much fun. I really do. I'm so like upset with myself because I didn't do this sooner because I was like, no, yeah, but I used to craft alone, right? Why craft alone when I can craft with you guys online? So if anybody's afraid to go live, do it. Do it. It's a lot of fun. Even if you're in there by yourself, because eventually people come, but just do it and have a blast. This was so much fun. Both cards are created for the hop. I will be in tomorrow night. Of course. I'll be in every night because I have a hop every day, pretty much. But tomorrow, just to give you guys a heads up what the hop is about tomorrow, what I'll be creating will be a hop for old or new, doodle. So we'll doodle together. So those are the two hops. I have a one for doodle where I'm doodling something, and you were crafty watching you. Yes. See, I love it. Um, and oh, let me go to the top camera, which I did say I was gonna stop doing, but apparently I didn't because we're gonna have a different setup soon, and this top camera will be downstairs, so I won't be able to go live back up. But I love this personal moment with you, so I gotta do it. So, I'm gonna do it until I can't. Just know that that day is coming. Ah, nice. All right, guys. Thank you so much for crafting along with me. That was awesome. Like I said, I love crafting with you guys all the time. Um, Again, that QR code will take you to my Facebook site, I would love to have you there and share your creativity. If anybody created while we were live, let me know so that I can. Oh, let me go back to comments. So that I can post it and show, or sorry, so I can show everybody your beautiful work. If not, no big deal. But I do want to cover again, I'm not sponsored by anybody. Anything that I create is of my own. Um, Please like, share, comment, subscribe. All that fun stuff helps the algorithm with YouTube, and then they share it with other people. Um, it's streaming to multiple channels. So if you're on the Making Cards with Friends channel, um, that's probably why you're not seeing the comments. If you're over here on Happy Crafty Ho channel, you'll see the comments. And then a schedule. We have a schedule that I get to tell you about. So on Sundays, as you know, this is a branch off of Making Cards with Friends. So on Sundays, Melissa, Christy, Walter, and friends, I'm always in the background moderating, or sometimes I'm on screen. Um, and if I'm on screen, then Mary Alice is moderating. But at 7 p.m. Eastern time, all the times are Eastern, we have a show and we're on. And then on Mondays at 8:30 is Eastern p.m. is Melissa and Christy, and I'm in the backstage moderating. And then on Wednesdays at 8:30 is After Crafters, and that's me and Christy and friends. And we're in there doing something craft roulette related and music karaoke related. So that's 8:30 p.m. Eastern. On Wednesdays and Thursdays is at 7 o'clock is Men of Monroe, and that is Walter and Sean. They are on Brutus Monroe's channel and on Sean Manley. They're on Sean Manley's channel at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then at 8:30 is Crafty Ho Ho, which is my channel. And it's me and Christy who are on there with friends. And that is that comes on at 8:30 Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and it's always Christmas related. So so all of our creations for that will be Christmas related. And the way we look at it is it's 52 weeks a year. By the end of the year, you should have 52 cards. Well, 51 or 50 cards or so. Let's just say that. All right. So I got all that logistics out of the way. Again, thank you all for coming. I totally appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And um, I know you commented in the chats, but if you could also comment after the video post, that would be great too. And that boosted replay people. Thank you so much. And until tomorrow, have a wonderful evening. Ta-ta, ta-ta. Yours is buffering. Wait. TJ, what? I'm sorry, Tammy. You posted a card? Is that what you're saying? Did you post a card you want me to show? Let me see. We go to Facebook. Have a great day, Anne. I'm just checking just in case you posted a card. I don't leave nobody out. Want to be in this. Okay, so Tammy, you didn't post a card. That's not what you were saying. You're saying your YouTube is buffering. Okay, awesome. All right, I just want to make sure. Have a wonderful day, and see you guys tomorrow. Oh, my video was buffering. Maybe people are waking up. That's probably why. Okay, if it's on my side, I apologize. But it's ending anyway. So, all right, have a wonderful night and day, and see you tomorrow. Ta 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 ta.